Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the One Piece TCG fan channel. I'm going to be playing another game here on the Eastern servers using my green Zoro deck. And I'm going to click quick join and see what we get. Here's a quick look at the list of what I'm running today. And hopefully it can do well. But ultimately I'm just looking to get better at the game. And it looks like we're going against Black Emu. Lots of Emu I'm imagining going to be out here. And they chose to go second, so we are obviously then going first. We don't have a searcher, but we do have several 5 plays. But I would like to see a search because going into this matchup, we definitely want to get some amount of protection. Although this is a pretty good hand, not going to lie. Do we just kind of keep it and roll? No, we're going to be greedy. Let's try it. Okay, so we will go ahead and deploy the Perona here. And we find the combo, but we don't find the protection. But we'll run it anyways. All of Queen is going down to the end there, and we will pass. Now, if we get the Koshiro on the next turn, that would kind of be the god roll, right? We can Mihawk, Zoro, stand 2, play down the Koshiro. But we will see what happens here with the Emu. He goes ahead and let me see here. Yeah, he grabs a 5 Elders and uses Emu effect to draw. So here we go. This is the turn. We'll start with a 5 at face. And I imagine he's going to counter. Oh, he takes. Okay, so we'll deploy here. And pass. We're totally fine because he took that card. And if we were able to get a kosher out of this, that would have been really nice. All right, but he drops a Marcus Mars. He's going to search with Jace Garcia Saturn. And he grabs a Marcus Mars. So we definitely know that we're going to need some form of protection here. It's going 5 at 5. We will take. All right, we get the Apu. Alrighty, so we don't have a play for 3-1. So we don't have a 5-drop play, so we can't get rid of the Saturn. I was actually expecting the Emu to pop the Saturn. But I suppose what we could do is we can drop a Zoro, get 3 back, and that's 1 swing here, 1 swing here, and a 7 swing here. He has all of his Dawn down, so I think that should work out okay. So we'll start with a 5 swing here and see what he gives us. He's in the counter step. Okay, he takes. He takes. Interesting. All right, so we'll attach 1 more here. Do another 5 swing in. Okay, so he gives us a 2K there. We're going to deploy another Zoro. We're just going to swing in for 7. He takes. Wow. We'll go ahead and restand our Zoros here. Interesting that he took all of that. So he should be able to get off 1 Saturn now. And he could pop 1 of the Zoros. He gets 1 blocker. He's going 5 into 4. This might actually be worth saving, right? Because he could swing into it again. Is it worth saving? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we'll just let it go. Now, if we can get a Tashigi on the next card, that would be nice. We'll see if he wants to starve me right now, though. Because I think from the fact that I played Zoro on the 5th Dawn play when he had a J. Garcia Saturn available to be Tashigi'd or Queen'd. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. He could pop that now. He got the extra swing out of it, but it did give him the information that I did not have a 5-drop play. Right, so now he's going 5 into 5. We'll happily take this. Okay, we get a restand event out of it. Now we want to try and stabilize right here around 3 life. He still has 2 turns to go before he can drop the 5 Elders. He's got 1 block up, several... wow, we are just getting so many of these. So I think what we need to do here is make maximum usage of our restand event. So we will start with a 5 at life. We'll see what he gives us. I imagine with the way he was countering out and taking life before that he has a lot of event cards in hand for defense. Okay, so it gives us a Sharia. I think what we can try doing is bait him out with, if we swing for 7, we might bait out the one that gives him 3, and then we can attach another 2 and then use the restand event and go in for 9, and then that would get out at least another never existed plus a card. I mean, his hand's already pretty big, but that gets us at least, he's at 1 life. We can get 3-4 cards out of him this particular turn. So I think that's what we're going to try and do. Go in here. Okay, yep, there it is. So he goes to that. Then we'll see if he gives us the never existed plus a card. Oh, okay, so he uses this plus a 2K? Sure. And then we will pass here. Now we've got a lot of 2Ks for defense. And if we can get a 5-drop, we can use the law. Okay, so he uses another Marcus Mars to pop. And now he's at 20 in, I think we want to still stabilize around 3 life. He might actually want to swing again. Okay, so he gets up the... So let's see, what we can do in this particular case is... Yeah, the cards are not coming out very well. It's so funny that my initial hand was all full of 5-drops, and after the mulligan, I can't find a single 5-drop. Okay, so what we don't want to happen is swing at him and he gets a free card out of the Workery, right? So we can at least lock it down with a Quina and swing in. I mean, he's at... Wait, he has no Dawn. No Dawn, 3... If we swing in, restand event, swing in, leader effect, swing in, and he blocks. I mean, we can get rid of both Marcus Mars, so I guess that's something we can do here. Go straight at face. Okay, he blocks. Then we will add 1 more, restand, do 10 at face. He blocks. And now we will get him to 0 life. And we go from here. Okay, so he gets the 5 into the short. We have to give that up. He pops it with the leader effect. And now he's going to bring out the 10 elders. We have a 7 and a 6 swing coming at us potentially. He's going to pop the Perona. I mean, maybe he's going to pop the Perona. He gets the never existed. Okay, and he does indeed pop the Perona with the Marcus Mars. Okay, now he's going 7 at face. I think we want to see if we can find 1 card. Wow, we get the law. Nice. Okay, he's going to go another 7 at face. He has 2. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I mean, I think... let me try and think here. What cards do we want out of life that would potentially get us something? Because having the Scratch Manapoos in our hand allows us to drop 1 and use the law for 7. Right? We get a blocker out of that. Okay. I think we want to actually take here and fish for some cards. Alright, we got our first Tashigi. And we get a... Okay, so what can we do? We can... Is there any way we can get 2 laws out? No, right? We would need... If we had 1 extra body out right now, we could pick up the body, play down the Zoro, and then restand 2, use another law, bring up the Zoro, play down the Tashigi to let down 1 block, and then go in. But I think the only real play that we can do, let me think. He has never existed for sure. If we 1 Tashigi down the Workery, that would be 8. Actually, I think that works. Maybe we just do that. Right? Yeah, because I think we need the maximum number of Dawn. It would be 8. I'd be doing 8 at face, or 13 at face. 1 never existed, 2 never existed would get him to 14. So it would only take 2 never existeds to get out, but I think this is really my only play. Okay, we'll do 13 at face. Let's see the 2 never existeds, and then we're basically cooked. Definitely he can't block because we just get leader effect. There's a never existed to get him to 9. The double never existed, and then the 1K. Yep, there he had it. He had it. Well, we went for the Hail Mary. Unfortunately, he had it though. Yeah, we're just gonna take these and call it a game. GG. Well, there you go, folks. Another game today. Unfortunately, my initial mulligan, I guess, really screwed me over because I could not find a 5-drop until my very 4th life. That's pretty tough, but sometimes that's the way card games work out. I guess being greedy was rough. I mean, I did have a nice start with the Mihawk Zoro combo, but I was never able to find a Koshiro the entire game for any kind of protection. Never found a 5-drop. So, you know, sometimes maybe you just hold on to the hand that you have. A lesson to be learned for sure. But otherwise, I mean, I knew one of the cards had to be a 5 Elders, right? If he had, yeah, I think he was going to, as long as he didn't have 2 never existed, maybe. But yeah, he had him. So it is what it is. Next card was the Dead Man's Game. So we could have gotten the 2 blocks, but still not enough. It is a tough game today. This was... not sure what I should have tried different. A single block wasn't going to get me anything, so a law combo doesn't do my much. So, yeah, I think if you have any suggestions in the comments, let me know what I could have done differently. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow with another game. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.